Alright guys, my name is Vinicius Magalhães. I'm better known as Draculino in Jiu-Jitsu martial arts circles. I'm a 5th degree black belt under Master Carlos Gracie Jr. and Gracie Barra. And my giant is my mother. It may sound cheesy, it may sound, like a little biased, but I had a lot of great examples in my life. I have to say about my dad, I have to say about Master Carlos Gracie Jr., who is like my father in the jiu-jitsu community, in the martial arts world. But my mom sticks out the most because of all the examples that she gave during all my life, but especially during one rough time when my mom and my dad got divorced. They separated, split it. And I was 19 to be 20 back in this time. And of course, when that kind of thing happens, the economic power, the finances of the family got shredded. So we just had less than a year, our family had just bought a really nice apartment in Rio, and that apartment had a very heavy monthly mortgage payment. And because of the divorce, it was really hard to keep up with those payments because my father left home and he went to a very simple apartment. He was giving everything he got to us and to make us pay for the mortgage. And my mom was working full-time in a job and going to college, to university, law school at night. So my mom used to leave my house 5:30 a.m. and she would be back to my house like around 12 a.m., 11:30 p.m. All day working and studying, trying to get a better life. And it was a very tough finance. Everybody made sacrifices, but she wanted to make sure that we didn't lose the apartment. So man, I saw something. I mean, we didn't starve, we didn't do anything. Like with us, me, my brother and my sister, everything was fine. But man, I saw my mom during probably 2 years, waking up, I don't know, 4:30 a.m. to leave at 5:30. And she was doing her lunch, and her lunch was just 2 slices of bread with butter. Boom. That was her food for the whole day. She wasn't eating outside, she wasn't going to restaurants. She was giving all she got to make sure that we didn't lose the apartment, and we were taken care of. And my father at the same time too. My father, he left, but he was living in a very tiny apartment and living very simple. And man, during 2 years, she did that without complaining. I only saw that, she didn't tell me, I only saw that because one day I woke up early, I saw it and I asked, Mom, what are you doing? Is that what you're eating? She goes, oh, don't worry about it, don't worry about it. It's like, is that how we eat the whole day? From 5:30 a.m. to 11:30 p.m.? And when she got home, she was cooking a little bit of ramen and something simple just to make sure that we got taken care of. She grinded, man. I saw very little people grinding like she did. And no complaining. As a warrior, man, this stands out the most. But besides honesty, she's extremely honest, extremely energetic, extremely intelligent, always looking to get more knowledge, to be a more cult with more culture. Man, my mom, of course my dad is the same thing. My dad is like a grinder too. But, and then, I said my other giant, Master Carlos Gracie Jr., but I have to say my mom, she's my giant.